All right, let's turn our attention to our weather because we are saying not only goodbye to 2023 in a few days, but goodbye to fall tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah, we actually say goodbye to fall officially today. Tomorrow is our first day of winter, Lisa. So we're going to be finally saying goodbye to fall. We did feel a little bit like winter today, but tomorrow will certainly feel like winter. As a matter of fact, our low temperature tomorrow could be the coldest temperature we've seen here in Scranton all season long so far. We could reach 20 degrees on our thermometer tomorrow morning. All right, let's take a live look right now in downtown Scranton at the WEJL Tower. Been lit since Thanksgiving Eve, and now we're just 5 days away from Christmas and just 11 days away from New Year's Eve. So crazy how quickly time is going, but currently it's 34 degrees here in this backyard. Our high temperature was 39 today, which is right around average for this time of year. 1 degree below average for our low. And our sunset was at 4:36. Our sunrise was at 7:25. That's as short as our days get. For tomorrow, we'll have the shortest day of the year for winter as well as for Friday, and then we'll start heading back in the other direction. All right, right now, we do have a flood warning also in effect for northern Susquehanna County for that portion of the Susquehanna River that flows back into New York State. And that's because it's still in minor flood stage, so it's still overlying its banks from all that rain we had on Sunday. It peaked on Sunday, it's been steadily declining, and as we go towards tomorrow, that's when we'll finally get below that minor flood stage, which is 12 feet above its banks. So we'll finally get out of that flood warning by tomorrow morning. I think we'll finally get underneath 12 feet. We're right now at 12.6. So it's not really creating much of a hassle for a lot of people. It's just overlying its banks, and I wanted to make sure you were aware of that. Here's our current radar and satellite. We do have some clouds streaming into our region right now, so it's going to be a cloudier night than it was a day today. And currently temperatures are in the 20s and 30s, 31 in Lewisburg and Williamsport, 29 in Coggin House Township, 28 in Danville, and 29 in Bloomsburg. Over the next few hours, we'll see those clouds continue to push their way in and out. But by sunrise, that's when they'll start to dissipate. By noon, we'll see nice and clear skies. It will be chilly out there with the added wind, 7-mile-per-hour winds or so, but at least it'll be sunny. So it will be a sunny first day of winter. No snow to talk about. As a matter of fact, there's no snow in our forecast until, later on, maybe this month. But there's no even moisture in our forecast before Christmas time. And we do have more clouds pushing in for Friday. Also, through the day on Friday, we might see a little bit of the breaking up of those clouds once again. So I'm forecasting a partly sunny sky for the evening hours. And then Saturday, we have a shot for a few flurries and a few sprinkles, but I don't even think those might reach the ground. Here's your first day of winter forecast. It's going to get up to 38 on the thermometer, but drop down into the mid-20s and possibly the low 20s overnight tomorrow into Friday. But take a look at these winds. 7 to 10 miles per hour through the day on Thursday. That'll knock off a few degrees on your temperature. So it really feels waking up tomorrow, 24 in Wilkes-Barre and Scranton, 13 in Montrose and Forest City. And for your normally warmest time of day, 3 o'clock, we won't even break the 30-degree mark feeling like that on your skin. And it'll be really chilly as we go through the overnight hours to Thursday into Friday. Now, I remember I had said that the winter solstice is tomorrow. It's the shortest day of the year. Sunrise is at 7:25 and sunset is at 4:36. It's officially tomorrow at 10:27 p.m. That's when winter is designated. And I just wanted to remind you, it's the longest night and the shortest day of the year for both Thursday and Friday. 9 hours and 10 minutes of 49 seconds of daylight. And each day past that, we will get gradually longer and longer. And a sneak peek at your Christmas Eve forecast. Not that bad. 36 degrees for when Santa will be dropping off the presents. Mostly cloudy, and it's not going to be too cool. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. Nice sunshine for tomorrow, 40 degrees, but it feels more like the 30s. And take a look at the warm-up we have towards Christmas. Christmas Day will be 50 degrees. So that's a welcome change from what we experienced last year, Scott and Lisa, when temperatures were very frigid on Christmas Eve. I remember I had to do the weather inside because I believe it was 1 degree here in the backyard.
We had that weird flash freeze that weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Very cold.
So a lot nicer for Santa to be able to drop off the presents this year.
Well, he'll be thrilled.
Yes, I'm sure he will. Rudolph, too.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.